Marvel is trying to get out of the way with the mess with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and Justin Baldoni. They don't want to be subpoenaed. They're like, Judge, can you please remove the request for information about Deadpool and creating the character of Nicepool? And we'll just see what they have to say.
Yeah, good luck to them. Everybody tries this move. Very few people are ever successful. I don't know of anyone who's been successful with in terms of this case. So good luck to her.
Right. Brian Friedman, he piped back with saying, hey, listen, we actually went to Marvel and asked them for what we would like to see, and they refused. So they ended the conversation, and they don't want to have to put these documents together. They're saying they don't want to disclose some of Marvel's like confidential documents.
Oh, sure.
You know, maybe
all
about
those secret superhero secrets.
Right. About like they're like, well, you're going to dig into everything and say what we're going to do in our next franchise or, you know, just whatever. I don't think that's what they're looking for. They, in my opinion, don't want to be caught with emails and things talking about Justin Baldoni, because if you are protesting that much, I think there could be something there where his name was mentioned, because part of the case is that he says he was bullied through that character. So,
yeah, if there's a legitimate case, they're going to have their day in court. So I don't think they're going to get themselves removed. It doesn't seem very likely, but kind of pro forma, they're just going to try their best.
Yeah. So we will see what the judge says.
All I ask of the two of you is to try your best on today's Blinded by the Item. As we go through these juicy bits of gossip with the names left out, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get it started here with this one today. We've highlighted the attempts by this longtime A-list rapper to separate themselves from the disgraced producer. It's not working well at all, and they're finding themselves in their own heap of legal trouble. We've mentioned and highlighted the attempts by this longtime A-list rapper to separate themselves from the disgraced producer. It's not going well, and in fact, they're finding themselves in their own heap of legal trouble.
Okay.
So it's probably somebody Diddy related, right?
This is a Diddy corner.
Diddy corner. Oh. We usually label things corners, like Publicationship corner, but Diddy corner sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
Can you read this again? Because I was thinking of Dr. Luke the whole time, and I need to erase that.
Yes, you do. We've highlighted the attempts by this longtime A-list rapper to separate themselves from the disgraced producer, who you've already determined is Diddy. It's not working well, and they're finding themselves in their own heap of legal trouble.
Heap of legal trouble. Wait, longtime A-list rapper.
Correct.
I mean, are we talking about Jay-Z?
Nope.
Okay.
Good guess, but no. Somebody who we've talked about being on Diddy Corner.
Yep.
Like Sesame Street.
Can you tell me how to get away from Diddy Corner? All right. Is this someone who is been around for a very long time?
Long time.
Yep. Long time.
A-list.
Is not Bieber.
No.
Okay.
Long-time A-list rapper.
Okay.
Who's got their own issues.
Now they've got their own issues as they're trying to separate themselves from Diddy, but apparently it's not working, and they're facing their own sort of legal troubles.
Usher?
Nope.
Drake?
Somebody that was very closely tied to Diddy.
Oh.
Is this a female?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ooh. A female rapper attached to Diddy.
Like
Really attached?
by the hip. Like
they were dating?
no, I don't think they ever dated. Maybe they honestly, that might be completely, I don't know either their relationship status. I don't think. No, I don't
Missy
believe
Elliott.
they dated.
Yeah,
Nope.
I was just thinking Missy Elliott. Just thinking who's
Long
been
time
around.
A-list.
Still
Okay.
putting out albums?
Yep, almost as a distraction because they continue to work in a way they haven't worked in a while, hitting the road, doing tours.
Okay.
trying to say, hey, forget about all that other stuff.
I mean, J-Lo isn't a rapper.
Yeah, that's all the women I'm thinking of are not rappers per se. So
This person's labeled the queen
Beyonce
of R&B and hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I feel really dumb right now.
The queen. Yeah, we are probably getting yelled at right now in the comments. It's fine.
It's
guys.
okay. Please do.
We deserve it. You would call her the queen. She was
They're
connected to Diddy.
She was so tight with Diddy, it was almost like a family affair.
Oh.
Alicia,
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Get it.
Oh, this is painful. One name.
Nope.
No.
3 actually.
Eve.
Nope.
Um,
Saw this
3?
individual.
My
on a
head
recent-
literally hurts.
On a recent Super Bowl. That's how big this individual is.
oh, no.
Oh my God.
She was on the stage with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my gosh. All right.
She has a middle initial.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh man, Mary, I'm so sorry.
According to the blind items, we've well documented the attempts by Mary J. Blige to separate herself from Diddy, but it is not working, and she is now finding herself in her own sort of legal trouble. This is on the heels of a new $5 million lawsuit that she's been hit by a former close friend.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well,
Good luck to her.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, by the way. As of
are we
last
supposed
year.
to guess that too?
As of last year.
No,
She entered the Rock and Roll
I was
Hall
like,
of Fame
someone's
last year.
fighting with her.
No,
Okay.
he's just adding
Nope,
to her
I was just
list
adding.
of things
I'm
we
like, is
should
it
have
over?
known,
No, I was just,
but
over
we
yet?
didn't
Well,
because
I
we're a
failed.
little slow today. It's fine.
hey, you got there.
It's, sometimes it takes a while to dust off the lines.
I was a hip hop music DJ for years.
A lot of good it did you.
Yeah, I guess I've forgotten all that. It has been 9 years, but all right.
Let's do another one here as we're rolling through the blind items today. Let's see how this one goes. From 4 movies with a combined budget of $750 million to a likely straight-to-streaming family comedy. Sure has been quite a few years for this A-minus list singing actress. From 4 movies with a combined budget of $750 million to likely a straight-to-streaming family comedy. It's been quite the few years for this A-minus list singing actress.
Straight to streaming family comedy. That's not another simple favor, is it?
It is not. By the way, I saw that.
And
It's a movie.
It is a movie.
Great, don't need to see
Did you
that.
like the first one?
I didn't
Didn't see
see
it.
it, so I would have to painfully go through that first, which I will not.
I will just say, for whatever you want to feel about her, and I have not seen much with Blake Lively in it. Blake Lively does a really good job of playing Blake Lively.
Oh, well,
And Anna Kendrick
some
and
people are
her
really good at playing themselves.
and Anna Kendrick and her are fun. I really like watching their dynamic and their chemistry.
Okay.
That was not the problem with any of.
The movie
Of that
itself was
movie.
just kind of
Okay.
Let's do
back to the
yeah,
A-list.
We've
A-list
got
singer.
from 4 movies with a combined budget of $750 million to a likely straight-to-streaming family comedy. It sure has been a few years for this A-minus list singing actress.
Singing actress, not Camila Cabello.
Nope.
Not Gaga.
Nope.
So it was a franchise that they did.
Well, she's done 4 movies.
All the movies, I'm trying to figure out if they're all together.
No.
Okay.
All
it's not
4
like a 1, 2, and 3.
All 4 of the movies were actually independent of each other,
Okay.
although 2 were from a franchise.
Okay.
So that's kind of confusing. But no, they're not all 4 the same
and she's
franchise.
like just doing it. And now she's doing some
Yeah.
direct to
An A-minus list singing actress.
A-minus list singing actress.
Can we?
Is she an American?
Yep.
Okay.
You were going to give us a hint.
Can we think of any recent A-minus list singing actresses from big budget films who might have all of a sudden not find the same roles that they were once finding.
Jessica Simpson.
Big roles.
Again,
Okay.
they went from 4 movies with a combined budget of nearly $750 million.
Were those movies like all in the same year?
Pretty much. I mean, no, they were in the last few years It's been a few years. But the first one, I believe, was 2021 maybe.
Okay, so this is like relatively recently.
And this individual is young.
Dua
She's
Lipa?
young.
Okay.
Singing actress.
She wasn't in Barbie?
No.
Singing actress.
Singing
so what?
actress usually means they're an actress pretty much first, but they also do roles that
actress
sing.
first.
Oh, okay.
That changes
Actually,
things.
that does. I was thinking of it
Not an
the other way
acting
around.
singer, a singing actress.
Okay.
So it's not Lindsay Lohan.
Nope. Again, they're very young.
Oh, still?
Still very young. When I say 4 movies with a combined budget of $750 million, that's pretty much all they've done for movies.
Haley Steinfeld?
Like pretty young, meaning like
Early 20s.
early 20s. JoJo Siwa.
Singing actress who we've maybe had a conversation or two about.
Jenna? No.
Ariana?
Rachel Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to the blind items, man, it's been quite a few years for Rachel Ziegler. She went from 4 movies with a combined budget of $750 million to a likely straight-to-streaming family comedy.
Okay.
If you haven't seen, the big news yesterday is she landed her next role. It is a movie alongside Marissa Tomei. Well, she will be playing the daughter of Marissa Tomei, and it's from I don't know the studio. I mean, I know they've done a few things, but it definitely doesn't feel like it's going to be a West Side Story, a Hunger Games, a Snow White, or a Shazam. Those movies combined for $700 million in budget.
Wow. That's a big difference.
Slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Her fall from grace this last year has been well documented. We don't need to go any further into it.
No, for sure.
I just definitely don't. Sorry for the pause.
No, you're all good.
But, yeah.
Keep rolling on. Let's do another one here as we're rolling through the blind items today. Like and subscribe. How about this one? This recently discussed petty Nepo baby had a rebound fling with a fellow Nepo baby, the A-list actor who has a big movie debuting. He was actually looking for someone deep to connect with and have a real relationship with. He quickly realized she was not going to be able to offer that. Oh. This recently discussed This recently discussed petty Nepo baby.
Okay.
Those are 2 bad words to put together.
Yeah.
This recently discussed petty Nepo baby had a rebound fling with a fellow Nepo baby, an A-list actor who has a big movie debuting. He was actually looking for someone deep to connect with and have a real emotional relationship with. He quickly realized that is not something she could offer.
2 Nepo babies.
2 Nepo babies.
It's not Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's
I mean,
not.
she's a petty Nepo baby.
Yep, that's good guess.
Yeah, but
we have a different recently discussed petty Nepo baby.
Okay.
That's like, you can't say those words quickly.
No.
It's just not possible. It's like rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Wow.
Baby
you read my
Bible
mind
bunkers.
again. I just didn't know what it was and didn't want to sound stupid.
Rubber baby bunkers. See, I can't do
Rubber
it.
baby bunkers.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Okay,
We've hit season 3 of Righteous Gemstones.
I was going to say Uncle Baby Billy.
Baby Bible book.
Does this involve Marcus Jordan at all?
No.
Okay.
A recently discussed petty Nepo baby had a rebound fling with a fellow Nepo baby, an A-list actor who's got a big movie debuting. So let's think of our Nepo babies that are A-list in an acting standpoint and have a big movie debuting.
Okay, so big movies debuting right now.
And I mean like...
Another simple favor.
Right now.
Dakota Johnson?
Right now.
Like you're probably able to see it for the first time
Thunderbolts?
in 6 hours. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So there's an A-list Nepo baby actor who had, according to the blind item, a rebound fling with a petty Nepo baby who we recently discussed.
This petty...
You almost did it.
Petty Nepo baby.
Yes.
The pettiness is... What's the pettiness? The pettiness is like relationship drama?
Mm-hmm.
Kaya Gerber.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
We recently discussed how she was going on to accounts of Austin Butler
Yes.
and Zoe
Austin
Kravitz
Butler.
and
Yes.
leaving bad reviews. So
Yeah.
that is what qualifies her as a petty Nepo baby. I'm glad I never have to say that again. Let me continue with what we have so far.
Nepo.
Kaya Gerber had a rebound fling with this fellow Nepo baby, an A-minus list actor, the one with Thunderbolts coming out tonight.
Who's in
He was
Thunderbolts?
actually looking for someone deep to connect with and have a real emotional relationship with. He quickly realized Kaya was not going to be able to offer that.
Siblings are also famous. Parents.
Parent is very famous.
Parent is very famous.
And I say very relatively speaking. His dad's like A-minus list.
So it's not Chet Hanks.
Nope. Chet Hanks is not in Thunderbolts.
I had to do it.
Is Jack Quaid in Thunderbolts?
He is not.
Okay. I mean, all right. Sebastian Stan doesn't have a famous.
Nope.
The parent
There's-
is an actor.
Yeah. There's actually two Nepo babies that are in this film that would basically fall into a very similar category. One is who we're talking about. The other one is not.
Well, wow.
Thank
Genius hint there,
Wow.
Mike.
Jaden Smith? No. Okay,
It's a
so
good
this
guess.
is Kaya Gerber hooking up with someone in.
And we did have a
I mean-
blind item when these two were seen oot and a boot, but it was like 4 months ago, so I doubt you remember. It was right after she broke it off
speaking
with
of,
Austin.
put a pin in that, because when we get to the bottom of this blind, will you remind me to follow up on something?
Absolutely.
Lewis Pullman.
Yes.
Oh!
Look at that. She pulled it out of her keister, kids.
Both Lewis Pullman and Wyatt Russell are in Thunderbolts. They're two of the biggest
Oh.
actors.
I do not know
Of course,
either of those people.
Wyatt's Kurt's son, and Kurt and Goldie Hawn's son.
Oh,
Wyatt Russell.
Lewis.
And Lewis Pullman is
Is
Bill
Bill
Pullman's son.
makes sense.
Nepo babies all over the place.
Okay, can I follow up on something? You did a blind item yesterday, and I think we did it while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And because both John and I were having deja vu,
We were
and
like,
then
should we say
listeners.
something?
They
And which
re-
one? Remind me, which one was it? It was the Sabrina Knockwurst.
Oh, it was about Diane Kruger.
Oh, okay.
And-
Remember the German lady, Diane Kruger.
Yes,
and
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus.
Because
Yeah.
people in the comments were like, no,
you
you guys,
did that.
Oh, nice.
And so then I did some digging, and it was while you were gone.
I was gone that day. I apologize.
Yes. It
Which
was
happens, you guys,
Bradley's.
because sometimes,
Life moves on, you know?
Yeah. Life finds a way. Let me fill in the blind item with what we just filled in because you guys got there. Kaya Gerber had a rebound fling with Lewis Pullman, and he, of course, is the one with the big movie debuting here today, Thunderbolts. He was actually looking for someone deep to connect with and have a real emotional relationship with. He quickly realized that's something Kaya was not going to offer.
Ew.
Blind item getting a little petty itself.
That
Yeah,
is
well.
petty.
Ugh. So there you go. Maybe that is why. And he has been asked multiple times on the red carpet about, there was a certain brunette we thought you might be here with. And he was just like, yeah, we're all just lucky to be here at the red carpet.
Oh, boy.
Like, what are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
all
like,
very
you mean
fortunate.
Kaya Gerber I was going to take, but she's too dumb.
Yeah. So
Wyatt, what was the other one you mentioned?
Wyatt
from
Russell.
Russell.
Kurt
Just for
and
my
Goldie's kid. Yeah.
Just for my notes.
There you go.
guys.
She's got to write that
I
down
have to write it down.
so that she can forget tomorrow that she wrote
I'm
it down.
sorry.
Let's do another blind item here. So we're rolling
From my
through 'em.
notes, I pulled out Lewis Pullman.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's true, because who would ever know that name?
Again, if we do the same
Bill.
names, the blind items will be boring. You got to learn
That's
new names.
true.
You got to expand your vocab when it comes to celebrities. That's what we do here for you on
Okay.
Blinded by the
Sabrina
Item.
Knockwurst.
Exactly. When this A-list foreign-born singer is apart from her actor boyfriend, she rarely touches booze. But as soon as they get
Thought you were
together,
gonna say boobs.
but when they get together, it is a drunken booze fest every single day. He is not a good influence on her, but she's truly in love. When this A-list foreign-born singer is apart from her actor boyfriend, she rarely touches alcohol, but as soon as they get together, it's a drunken booze fest every single day. He is not a good influence on her, but she's in love.
He's an actor.
He's an actor. And I will give you, he's a foreign-born actor as well.
This is not
Okay.
Robert Pattinson and Suki Waterhouse.
It is not. Both these individuals are
That's a good guess.
foreign-born.
Foreign-born. singer who's dating
A-list foreign-born singer.
It's not Dua Lipa.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Okay.
And of course, her
Get it,
boyfriend.
girl. I forget who, but I know it's an actor.
Is it that dude from Joseph Quinn?
Nope.
From Stranger
Not
Things?
Jacob Elordi.
Nope.
Who is her man? Do we know
Dua
him?
Lipa.
We know him.
Taika
How did you
Waititi.
Stop it. It's Rita Ora.
I love how now you've gone for now Doja Cat has joined in with Rita Ora, and because that's why you went to Joseph Quinn. So now, just for the record, Doja Cat,
They're sexy
Rita
and
Ora,
exotic.
and they also have 4 letters and 3 letters.
Yes,
so there's
that's why
something
it's
to that.
hard.
Rita Ora, Doja Cat, Dua Lipa.
Lipa.
Yeah,
Shakira.
Hers are flipped, but
Shakira. You just threw in Shakira.
No, I'm
Cher.
reading my list. Adele.
foreign-born. No, we're looking for her boyfriend now.
Girl.
Where
We're
are
on
you
the
going?
boyfriend.
Oh,
We already
Dua
got Dua
Lipa.
Lipa.
So we got the Dua Lipa. Sometimes your notebook is helpful. But when you just look
Adele.
at it and spit names
Shakira.
out, turns out maybe not helpful.
Okay, well, who's her boyfriend then?
That's what we're trying to figure
Dua
out.
Lipa. I know
You
that
guys.
Stormy, our other producer, wants to be her boyfriend, Stormer, but it's not him.
Okay, that's not
unfortunately.
helpful.
Come on. He's
Okay.
an actor.
He is an actor. Yes,
He is a foreign-born actor.
Uh-huh.
Do we know him?
Yes.
I feel like I should know this.
This is a.
Is he British?
Yes.
Okay.
We brought his name up at least 7 times on this show.
Oh, for the love.
Not today, though.
Not today.
Okay,
No.
good.
I'm not that good.
His name, I know. Okay, give us another hint.
He is a.
He's an actor?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Foreign-born actor.
He's a foreign-born actor. He's pretty good in the skies or on water.
Was he in that?
On the wings of love.
Was he in that what?
War?
Maverick or
He was
Top
in a
Gun?
war. No, not Top Gun. That's Lewis Pullman again.
Okay.
He was in
Nicholas
Top
Not
Gun.
Holt?
that like show not Band of Brothers, Airmen, whatever.
Are you thinking of the show Masters of the Air?
Yeah. Oh, he is in Masters of the Air. Okay.
Callum Turner.
There you go.
go.
He was also in Boys in the Boat. So again,
He's good at air.
2 it by
And
air,
sea.
1 it by sea, or
And
whatever.
Dua Lipa.
There you go. And Dua Lipa. He's good at that too, apparently. We need to find a new word, actually. This is a good blind item to allow us to have a discussion because when this A-list foreign-born actress, or excuse me, foreign-born
Is this
singer.
a new one?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm filling it in. Dua Lipa, who when she is apart from Callum Turner, apparently never touches alcohol, but
Okay.
when they are together, it's a drunken booze fest every single time. He is not a good influence, but she's in love. And this is what we need to discuss. Because whether someone's in a publicationship early on for publicity,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times we talk about how a publicationship can also have love. It can
Yes.
graduate
Yeah, of
to a
course.
real
It's like,
relationship.
It's like, we can use this to our advantage.
What do
For
we
sure.
call that?
A publicationship.
No, I know, but what do we call it when it's graduated to actual love? Because it feels like this was definitely a publicationship to begin with, and according to
I
the blind
think-
item,
Oh, we need to figure it
fallen
out.
for him. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what we
Oh,
need
I
to.
thought you mean.
I
what do we
honestly
say?
think like so in my brain, the way this all works is it's still under the umbrella of publicationship,
Sure.
but you can call it like a next level or a
it's
graduation.
a publicationship.
No, publicationship.
Rolls off the tongue. That's what's so great about that name.
Publicationship.
I don't think that's the one.
The listeners
Yeah.
will likely have suggestions, and they should put it in the comments.
True blub.
True plub?
A for effort. I mean, the energy,
Yes!
the enthusiasm is worthwhile and worthy
Love.
of.
True blub.
I just think
Wow.
maybe how about publication
Shipped.
Shipped.
Because it's
like
shipped.
past
It's like
tense.
it's a real relationship now that we've shipped them. You know, when
It's
you've
too close.
publication shipped, they have now been publication shipped.
They were publication shapped. It's like the past tense. Publication shapped.
Well, like you said, like and subscribe,
Publication-
and please leave our comment or your comments on what you think a publicationship that's
Yeah,
graduated
please
to
tell us.
real love should be called.
Exactly. We
yes.
would love to hear it. So,
That's all I got time for today.
Okay,
you guys
that's
thank
crushed it.
God.
Oh gosh, thanks so much for subscribing. If you haven't, that's a hint. Right?
that a
Please
wink?
subscribe.
Is something
It
stuck in your
was.
eye?
No, that was a
Okay.
wink. Like,
waiting
I
for the
know who you
music.
are. I know.
The
That's
one
why I'm
person.
filling time right now.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. We do this every Monday through Friday on the radio on MyTalk. You can download us as a podcast wherever you get those.
Petty Nepo baby.
And you can get a petty Nepo baby when you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the
I
Item.
swear we're all sober. I swear.
Blinded by the item.